Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Lovin Daily. I'm here with the lovely Simran, who's back in the show. Welcome back, Simran.
Thank you so much. I was so excited to come back to the office. 3 weeks of super isolation,
quarantine, and we're going to talk all about that. Stay tuned though, because later in the show we're going to be talking about the Hope Pro. We're going to be talking about new COVID restrictions are tightening across the UAE. We're going to be talking about the smashing David Guetta performance that was on top of the Burj last night. So cool. If you were watching it, it was just like amazing. It was a moment.
Yeah.
But of course, how could we talk about that before we talk about the fact that Simran is back in the studio? We've made you a sign.
Oh my God, yes.
The and it's two of us. Woo! Welcome back, Simran.
It was so cute. Casey's like, okay, hang this, please. I'm like, okay, I hung it. And she's like, look at what it says. That's not what happened.
Welcome back. I mean, it's an app performance. So basically, previously, Simran would join the show every Tuesday, but now it's going to be a full-time thing. And we've got you a welcome back sign.
Oh my God.
You have to carry it for the entire show.
That's so cute. It's a balloon.
It's a balloon. Yeah.
Thank you.
we dug into our budgets and we really asked what's the biggest thing that we can get for Simran? What's the kind of most extravagant out there? We are in Dubai. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to the show as a full-time person. And this is what we got.
Honestly,
you're speechless. Yeah.
Blown away.
Oh, nice one.
Thanks.
But of course, Simran, you were gone for like over the 14-day quarantining.
Yeah.
And what happened to you was the same thing that happened to me. Is that I was tested positive, and then after the 14 days, I was really worried about having to continue the quarantine until I got another negative test, because we're not allowed back into the office until we have that negative test.
Yeah.
So I had a solution. You'll see the pun in a second. But I suggested to Simran after she got another positive test, and tell us about it.
Yes. So I was kind of asymptomatic. So for 2 weeks, I barely got any symptoms. And then after 14 days, no symptoms at all. And according to DHA, you can, after 14 days of isolation, if you don't have any symptoms, you can go out and about. But I had to get a test done. Tested positive again. So the nurse told me it's probably sometimes because you have dead cells which are up your nose and still carries the virus. So
and you're not infectious, right?
No, they said you're not infectious. You can go out. But anyway, for that negative test, Casey recommended this nasal hygiene solution that you wash your nose with. It's what got me negative.
But what's interesting about it is the reason is because I was so nervous about having to quarantine for 14 days again. And people recommended, exactly like you said, it washes out the dead cells, but it's not the most comfortable experience, would you say?
Yeah, at first I'm just like, I was like, I don't think I'm doing it right. So after Googling it, I'm just like, oh, you have to spray it, tilt it, and it comes out the other nose. So it just like, there's a bridge.
Do you want to see Simran doing it?
No, I'm not going to. You want me to?
Kind of, because it's so interesting, because it goes up. Ali's saying no. He's like the equipment.
No,
not
I'm
the
gonna
balloon.
do it.
Save the balloon. because it's a very interesting thing, because it goes up one nostril and it's just a really weird motion. But we're so used to having swabs.
But you feel super cleansed after, like. It only lasts a second, but yeah.
So you would say it's kind of like a cleanse for your nose.
Yeah.
We're not getting the show, but if you have tested, and this is basically if you're traveling and you need that negative test and you've already basically had your positive test, had your symptoms, you've gone over that 14 days, you're not infectious anymore. They do say that a proper nasal spray to clean out your nostrils helps you get the negative test, because it's not bypassing COVID in any way, shape or form. It's not going to actually show up a negative test result if you still have COVID, but it's if you have those dead cells just sitting in your nose, this is what gets them out. Exactly.
But if you are positive, you're positive. This won't get your COVID out.
We're so excited to have you back in studio, back in the office.
Oh, nervous. It's like I've forgotten how to socialize, but thanks.
Yeah,
I forgot English.
Could you ever?
English what? Okay. Moving on. Before we begin, a quick shout out to Lovin Extra, Lovin Dubai's exclusive membership service, where you can sign up right now and access exclusive content, giveaways, offers, plus this very cool Lovin Eco bottle, which costs how much? $150?
No, well,
120.
this RPP is at 130, but obviously if you become a member, you can do it for like 15 or 18 dirham a month, and then
Yeah.
it's delivered free to your door.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's everything you get with your Lovin Extra membership.
So Lovin Extra, we talk about every day. We're really big fans of the service, and if you want to be a part of that, you can do it on Lovin Dubai right now. But we're going to jump into our first story. Different kind of pockets of news breaking across the weekend, across the UAE. Basically, the blanket kind of title there is COVID restrictions are tightening across the UAE. So you may or may not have heard that in Abu Dhabi, they've made some announcements first regarding all government workers, and then following that, other employees as well. So first of all, if you work in the government in Abu Dhabi, this is related to you, reduced attendance at the workplace in Abu Dhabi government and semi-government entities has been reduced to 30%. As well as that, and this kind of will kind of hit more people, is that they've said all jobs that could be delivered fully from outside of the workplace should work from home. So they've actually opened up remote working for more people in Abu Dhabi, that's in the capital. Also, any employee over 60 years of age, they will also have remote working. Any employees with chronic diseases and weak immunity, regardless of your age, you'll also be remote working. People of determination, you're remote working. That's in Abu Dhabi. Also in Abu Dhabi and Elaine, they've closed cinemas.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, it's just
They've closed clubs here, bars here.
yeah, exactly. We're seeing like different things happening. We've had the pubs here closed. Now we're seeing cinemas, which is 50% open in Dubai. Different kind of pieces of information coming from the different Emirates, but I think the main message is stay at home, mind yourselves, wear your masks. And by the way, Simran and I aren't wearing masks in the show. We put them on straight after. Ali over there in the corner, he's wearing his mask. We wear a mask throughout the office, but in media, we're actually, and I said this before, we count as frontline workers because we're coming in and delivering the news to people. We keep our social distance in the office. We put our masks on straight after the show. Also, one more thing I think is worth taking note of. Anyone getting your vaccination in the UAE, they are now actually giving priority to people over 60 years of age. If you have an appointment, you can still get it. But for the next 4 to 6 weeks, because of rising cases, they're prioritizing elderly people. Take note if you've been thinking about getting it, but you haven't been able to get it just yet.
But that's great. People are actually getting vaccinated now. My roommate is vaccinated.
Is she? Fantastic.
Yeah. Right after getting COVID, she got vaccinated because she got her first dose while she had COVID. She didn't know that. But it...
okay, interesting.
So she got...
Because I was going to say, in our cases, we can't get the vaccination for another couple of months.
Yeah.
But she had the first dose while she was vaccinated, and therefore
while she had the virus. She didn't know she had the virus then, but then she tested positive, and then she was allowed to get the second dose within the time period.
How did she book it online, or was she a walk-in?
It was a walk-in. She got hers done in Elaine, and Rich also got vaccinated, right? So did your mom?
Yeah,
it's happening.
We had it on stories, and that's the thing. So mum, when she went, and I've mentioned it before, she's over 70, she got to skip the queue, but she really was treated like a VIP. It felt like because there wasn't as many people who were older going to get the vaccination, but she had absolutely no issues getting it. But for the next couple of weeks, they will be prioritizing older people.
Yes, apparently my friends who have their grandparents here, they all got calls and they're like, you have elderly people in your home, please come and get them vaccinated. And this was from DHA.
So good. Well done, Dubai.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they're actually following up on people. It's in other countries, you literally have people begging for a vaccination. Yeah. I saw in the States, people are thinking of like crossing over to different states because they know that there's more vaccinations available there. And it's this whole question. In the UAE, they're literally calling people who have elderly people in their homes to get vaccinations. Oh,
it's amazing. Yeah.
So amazing. Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
And speaking of Dubai doing amazing, amazing things, not just Dubai, the UAE, and for the Arab world, this weekend, landmarks all over the UAE lit up in red in support of the Hope probe reaching Mars. Now, this weekend, famous landmarks lit up, and this was to support the journey for the Hope probe mission to Mars, as the unmanned spacecraft is due to reach the red planet on Tuesday, February 9th, which is day after tomorrow.
So huge.
So, exciting stuff, and celebrating the vessel's 7-month-long 493 million kilometer journey to the Earth's neighboring planet. Landmarks across the country, including the Museum of the Future, Burj Khalifa, Yas Island, Dubai Frame, Ajman Museum, Emirates Palace, and so many other landmarks lit up in a distinctive red. It was glowing. And also, with that, just a couple of days before, the UAE leaders, they also changed their display pictures with the logo for the Hope probe. And the logo said Arabs to Mars so proudly. So it's such a huge moment for the Arab world and for the UAE. It's a big, big deal.
That's when you know something big is happening, when they all change their profile icons to something huge. Like
Yes.
this is a historic moment they've been planning for 50 years. And you actually saw the Museum of Future glowing red.
Yeah, this weekend I was passing by, saw it. I'm like, oh, they're trying something new. And then I thought it's maybe it's a tribute to the COVID warriors or for the health frontline workers, but no, it was for
Now you
this.
know.
Yeah.
I think that is one of my favorite buildings. Like I always say the Burj Khalifa is my favorite, but that Museum of the Future is
Oh,
just stunning. I can't wait for it to open. And when it's
Amazing,
lit up at
beautiful.
night, it's even better. Whenever we put a photo of it on Instagram, it gets like thousands of likes. It's so good.
yeah.
But we are going to be following that journey of the Hope probe. Is it Tuesday night? I think it's
Oh, I don't have
happening.
the time.
Um,
They also have billboards all across on the highway, Sheikh Zayed Road Highway of the Mars mission to Mars, and it looks like a movie poster. It's
That's the thing. It
just
is like something out of the movies. And they're also,
out
a lot
the
of people are sharing these hashtags. So it's like a praised hand, a rocket, and a red circle. Is that the way
yeah,
it goes?
the red just the red circle emoji for the red planet.
Ah.
Yeah. It's like to show
Um,
your support to the mission.
So if we share anything over the next couple of days regarding the Hope probe or the Emirates Mars mission, please comment that emoji, because that's what the people working there, they want to see. They want to see that everyone like is supporting this mission. Historic moment. So we'll be there every step of the way.
Historic.
Moving on. If you were on Instagram last night, if you were on Twitter, if you're on YouTube, you will not have missed David Guetta on top of the Burj Al Arab, smashing a virtual kind of live performance. You don't get this. We've never seen anything like this before. This is born out of COVID. So he did it in Miami, New York. He also did it in Miami, New York, and Paris at the Louvre, which is incredible. Then he chose the Burj Al Arab. So David Guetta, one of the world's best DJs, superstar, by himself on the platform of the Burj Al Arab. He had like an hour set, and it was just incredible. Like the light show, and the thing is, like we didn't see them. We knew this was happening, but we didn't see like how do they plan this light show? Like the effort that's gone into this was just incredible. We'll probably, once COVID ends, we'll probably never see stuff to this scale again. But it brings up the question of like concerts and a lot of people there. Watching this from home, like if you had this on a big screen, it was so cool. You can see it on Facebook beside us. He actually, it was for UNICEF, so it was a fundraising event. I don't have the exact figure, but I believe they made over $1 million. There was 600,000 people watching his YouTube account. So super. Did you see it? Did anyone see it?
You showed it to me this morning, and the visuals were out of this world. So good. It was like he was standing on Mars, right? That's how they made the light show, to make it appear that he was
That's cool.
right. You didn't see? Yeah.
Well, I saw it, but I didn't make that connection. That's very cool.
Yeah, it was super cool.
Super cool. And also he's in Dubai, and he loves Dubai. He's had his vaccination. But we saw some cute videos of him like doing the camel thing, saying hi to gazelles. He just seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, like someone you would chill with, like vibe with.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What?
Right?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But it does. So he's kind of started this as a DJ. And I know that throughout COVID, some DJs were doing their sets from home, and it was kind of like, the messages, stay home, but we can still enjoy ourselves. But will this, like, are we going to see concerts? Like, is someone going to be like, oh, I want to do a concert on top of the Burj Khalifa, or, top of like one of the world's biggest mountains? Or like, are people going to really kind of break the barriers for new concerts now? Is he going to like pave the way for that? I don't know.
I mean, for sure, cyber concerts, what is it, like online concerts, live streamed virtual
live
concerts,
streams, yeah.
it's a thing. But it's always nice to attend in person. Like it's so different. You can't, like, I don't think it's gonna go in one direction. It's just we'll have both now, both options.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like, I think everyone remembers like their favorite concerts, and you will never have that from being at home. Favorite concerts, anyone?
Favorite concert for me was a Bollywood concert. Do you have one?
The Weeknd.
Oh,
The
cool.
Weekend.
F1,
Yeah.
where all the madness happened.
Yeah. That was a crazy concert.
All of those F1 concerts are just madness.
Yeah, it's madness. Yeah, exactly.
Do you have one?
Two, I just thought of two. So, first one was my first ever concert because I was totally obsessed with him. It was Justin Timberlake.
Here in Dubai or
No, it's when I was like 16 in Ireland, and like we were, it was like a couple of friends who were able to go, and like someone's dad dropped us off, and he was just like, I've never seen like, you know, someone dancing. It was just great. And Red Hot Chili Peppers in Abu Dhabi 2 years ago was just because I'd kind of forgotten how much I loved them, and then it was just like they're so cool.
Yeah, they are super cool. Red Chili Peppers. Red Chili Peppers.
And your Bollywood one?
For me, it was the Jonas Brothers when I was really small. That was epic. And then the
Jonas
Sonu Nigam.
Brothers?
Yeah,
You're
like
really
in Dubai.
small.
Not really small, like maybe 14, I guess. 13, 14.
Disney Channel vibes.
Yeah.
Well,
But like it was, they were all the rage back then.
And they were in Dubai.
They were in Abu Dhabi. No, Abu Dhabi? Dubai. One of the Emirates. They were somewhere.
So cute, the Jonas Brothers.
But then I went for Justin Bieber after for my sister, and I'm not a fan of that whole Bieber craze. But yeah, it was
Fever.
totally mediocre.
That's what it's called.
Bieber fever. Yeah,
Oh,
never
I
had
saw
it.
Justin Bieber as well. I loved him.
You loved him.
In Dubai, actually, when I visited for the first time ever, I saw Justin
Oh
Bieber.
my
It was amazing.
god, we were in the same venue.
Down at Rugby Sevens?
Yes,
Oh,
I wasn't even watching the concert. I was by the food stalls, just hogging on the food.
Bait.
Bait.
That's
Bait.
bait.
right before the Justin Bieber concert, it was actually one of Richard's friends. We went to his place. We watched what is the movie called? Bieber Fever,
Oh, yeah.
Believers or something, and then went out. And
Believe.
someone, Selena, is saying, "I like having both options for concerts, live and virtual. I hope this will become the norm after the pandemic."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
sure it will.
And it's
And
you know,
live stream.
the fact that David Guetta is free. Like, when are you going to see that scale and that attention to detail for free?
Just like a music
I love
video.
This, the virtual concert is it's refreshing, and like people with that are claustrophobic. You know, at least can have fun now at concerts.
True.
Exactly.
That's so
There you go.
true. Yeah.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Daily. Now it's two of us here with Ali Baba. Thank you, Simran. Thank you, Ali. And we are with you every single weekday morning, bringing you all Dubai's top news. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.